I have a cold and beautiful wife, 38D, thin waist, tactful, elegant curves. I support her like a mother every day, but I never thought of it. Unattainable, cold news in my eyes. In the eyes of others there is a market price code, the low price one. It's just their usual money for a dress. My name is Joe Chiang, a bald programmer in an office building, but I have a very beautiful wife. I used to think, as long as I write a few more lines of code every day, 2 more hours of work, the money saved from eating instant noodles, buy skincare products for my daughter-in-law, my beautiful wife can stay with me, take root in this icy city. But I didn't expect. My muse. How could you feel wronged like that in someone else's car? At 3 p.m. that day, I'm squatting in the company hallway smoking a cigarette. The phone vibrated wildly in my pocket. I took it out and took a look. It turned out to be our 500-person owner group. The group news has exploded. Hundreds of unread articles. I slide to the top. I saw a person with the online name Yun Danfeng Qingqing sent a 15-second video. The picture is dark, but the iconic black leather seats in the background and ambient lighting, I recognize. That's Mr. Lu's Mercedes-Benz S-Class in the community. The woman in the video has a delicate profile. The red mole on the collarbone. It burns my eyes like fire. That's my wife. Lin Zuf followed. The clouds are light and the wind is light at me. I only sent one sentence to be optimistic about your daughter-in-law. At that moment the cigarette butt in my hand burned to my fingertips, but I can't feel any pain. I just feel like all the dignity of my life completely shattered into powder in that second. The story of me and Lin Yu. In fact, it should start at university. He was the class flower we recognized at that time. I am the most affectionate of the group of simps. A spare tire to help him fetch water, buy food and do homework. That is by. With this in mind, finally after he fell out of love, I managed to take advantage of the opportunity. Wedding day. I was so drunk, holding the hand of the father-in-law to ensure that Dad, you follow me. I will never let her suffer the slightest grievance. For this sentence, I tried my best. After marriage, he said he liked the upscale neighborhood downtown, so even if you can't afford it. I also gritted my teeth. I rented the smallest apartment in that community, just because he said he likes the greenery here. Liking to go in and out is the feeling of a security manager. This is what a decent life looks like. For this so-called decency, I go out early and come back late every day, hair dripping out, to save a few bucks on lunch. I can't even bear to buy a box lunch from the convenience store. Boiling instant noodles is my norm. What about Lin Yu? She is still beautiful. After giving birth, she has a more mature flair. The first few days were nothing out of the ordinary. I don't know when it started. He started frequenting the beauty salon, carried LV, wearing Chanel. I asked him where yeah got the money. He's always looking away. Push me coquettishly. Oops, it's all a product bought online. A few $100. I'm so pretty. People who wear counterfeits think it's real. Isn't this to go out and give you face? I believed it. I didn't just believe it. I still feel sorry for her. I don't think I'm capable. I can't even afford a real bag for her. I even pick up some private work every weekend. Want to get that subsidy? Buy her a better set of makeup. I was a fool. He was a complete fool. Lu Feng is the owner of the Mercedes-Benz. He is the man of the hour in the owner group. They're the so-called successful people. We met a few times in the underground garage. He always dresses well, shiny leather shoes, and nods politely at me when you get off the bus. Sometimes Lin Yun will sigh that you look at Mr. Lu. That's called living like a human being. Brother Chang, when can you buy a car like that? I always smile honestly. Touch his head soon. Wait for the project commission to be sent. I will also buy you a house in this community. I thought it was just women's vanity. Who has no vanity? I don't know. Greed is like a vine. Once it takes root, you will climb wildly down the dark corner. Later Lin Yu became busier and busier. He said he got a part-time job. Go and do etiquette for high-end shopping malls. Often come back at night. Sometimes I come home from work in the middle of the night. I saw the black Mercedes parked at the gate of the community. Lin Yu got down from the back seat, tidying up the skirt, with a charming blush on my face that I haven't seen in a long time. I asked him why Mr. Lu sent you back. He's calm. I happened to meet Mr. Lu in the mall. Took me on the way. Brother Chang, Mr. Lu is really good. He also talked about our children's schooling in the future. He can help. A trace of unease flashed through my heart, but it was soon weighed down by exhaustion. I'm so tired. Too tired to doubt. So tired that I'd rather believe that the world is full of kindness. Back to that afternoon. I didn't ask the leader for leave. Straight out of the office. The phone kept ringing along the way. The homeowners have turned into a carnival. Yo, isn't this the owner of Building 12? It usually looks pretty tall. I didn't expect it to be so wild. Those funny expressions. It's like a rusty file, pulling back and forth on my heart. When I opened the door, Lin Yu is sitting on the sofa crying. Throw the phone aside. The child was frightened and burst into tears in the bedroom, and she acted like she didn't hear it. I rushed up, and he grabbed her by the collar. Poke the phone screen in his face. My throat is too dry to make a sound. I can only roar at the forest like a wounded beast. The more this is what you call a product. This is what you call a part-time job. You just want that money. You do this kind of thing. Are you still shameless? Lin Yu was thrown to the ground by me. She covered her face. Messy hair. She didn't beg for mercy. Instead sneer. It was a madness that was completely torn apart. To Zhou Qiang, look at you now. Look at this house. What else can you do besides writing code? What did you give me? I can't afford a bag even if you work so hard for a month. Why should I feel so wronged by myself with you? And he was pointing out the window to this neighborhood. You are exhausted. You can't even afford a bathroom now. You come back every day with that sour smell. You gave me that kind of ride in a Mercedes. Does it feel like you can swipe your card without looking at the price tag? Since I have torn my face today, let's get a divorce then. And I looked at him. The familiar face I have loved for 10 years. Now it has become extremely ferocious. The love I thought. In the face of this little money. Not even a piece of toilet paper. I didn't hit him. I feel like hitting him got my hands dirty. I started mechanically packing the kids' clothes. I want a divorce. I'm taking the child. But Lin Ziyue didn't realize it yet. The real hell has just begun. He thought that as long as he divorced, that Lu Feng will choose to be with him. But what he doesn't know is, the reason why Lu Feng is here today, all by the support of the wife's family. So it is impossible for Lu Feng to get a divorce. And Lu Feng's wife, the woman named Yun Qingfeng, not only did he post a video in the owner group, he also sent the video to Lin Yu's parents, sent to all his old classmates. He's a tough guy. He not only wants to ruin Lin Yu's marriage, he will also ruin Lin Yu's entire life. Lin Yu went to ask Lu Feng. I want him to stand up and say something, even admitting it was a sex trade. You can sue that woman for invasion of privacy. But what about Lu Feng, the one who rubbed her ears in the Mercedes-Benz? The man who said he would take care of her for the rest of his life. Just blocked her. You see, this is Mr. Lu, who is very nice in the mouth of Lin Zi. In the eyes of the rich, he's not even a junior. It's a pay-per-view at best. Slightly more upscale toys. At that moment Lin Yu slumped in the empty living room. The landlord also called. Said the owners committee complained because of the video. The house can't be rented to us. We are given 3 days to move out. And then I got a divorce. I took the child back home. I changed jobs that don't require overtime every day. Wages are much lower, but every penny is made clean. Listen to your former neighbors. The forest can't go back. He went home, but the people back home also know. Parents feel ashamed. Kicked him out of the house. He is now working as a tally clerk in a small supermarket in the county next door. Never wear those designer clothes again. No longer dare to look up at people. I was sorting through old things the other day. I turned to an invoice left by Lin Yu. That was the first time she lied to me about selling fake bags. I looked at the receipt. There is no hate in my heart. There is only one bone-piercing cool. Lin Ziyue, you think that's a shortcut to respectability, but you don't know that the end of the shortcut is often a cliff. The money you think you earn. Actually, you sold all your dignity for the rest of your life, fame and that, although poor, but willing to risk their lives for you. That's the end. As a man, I want to say a word to all the women who are still confused. There are indeed many things in this world that can be bought with money, but the most precious ones, like your reputation, your innocence, and the heart that can shelter you from the wind and rain. Once marked price, they will never come back. Don't touch things that don't belong to you, because every comfort on it, it's marked on the back with a price you can't afford.